how to adjust the adjustable rollers on the indoor sculler. So first you undo the central nut after having taken the cover off the flywheel. You undo it a little bit, tap the centre sharply, that'll come out. I've obviously started that process. And we just carefully remove the flywheel, lay it down. Okay, so that's the adjustable roller in there. It's on the top of this end of the machine. The adjustable roller is on the bottom at the other end. So to adjust, you undo, assuming it's either a new machine or if it's an old one, you undo the far side, and then we tighten from this side. There's a 1mm adjustment available within the axle. If you reach under, I can just feel the rollers on the other side, and as I tighten this side, I'll just feel those rollers come in contact. Yep. If I undo that again, you'll see that, no, maybe not, that's I've adjusted it up, but it would have been relatively unstable. But when I first started this process, I couldn't, the roller underneath here was not in contact. In fact, it's not in contact now. And as I tighten, now it's just coming into contact. So I don't want to crush it, I just want it to touch. So that minimises the space available for the machine to wobble. So then I just hold this side, come around on the far side and tighten in. And of course, if it was a bit too tight, I might go back and, it's nice, I could go back and loosen. It's actually come out of contact, so I'll just undo the far side a little. Tighten this one a little. Perfect. Yeah, that's right. So tighten it back. Nice. No movement. So then the same thing applies on the back one. I usually do the back one. It's not essential, but I often do it from the other direction. So I'll do it on the far. I'll tighten on the far side so that we've done it one on each side. The important thing is that if the foot stretchers have been tightened, it's good to undo these 3 9-lock nuts underneath, because there's so much pressure holding the 2 foot plates onto the frame that sometimes you can't adjust the little axle. So just that's something to remember, just to undo those the plates, the bolts holding the foot plates on before you do the adjustment. So then in this case, I'll undo this side. And then I'll tighten on the far side. And the same process, which I'm not going to show, so well, actually these are in touch, but if I undo that, so I can now trap the rollers up here. You can easily feel these 2 rollers now. If I tighten that up, that roller is now nicely in contact. Yep, I just nip that nut up a little bit. Oh, yeah. I just have to do this side as well. So just tighten from this side. As soon as you feel that roller engaging with the bar, yeah, that's actually beautiful. And I'll just tighten here a little. That should lock us in place. Beautiful. Perfect, actually. Then I'd tighten up these foot stretchers again. Make sure you hold the other side while you do it, in case it spins around. So that's going to really hold that solidly now. Just have to do that one up. To tighten. Loosening. So they're really solid. That's a really nicely adjusted machine. That's rolling but not crushing. Same with these ones here. Yep, it's in contact but it's not crushing the bar. And then we just put the flywheel back on. 2 washers. I think I've got a 13mm spinner here. Nice and tight. Done.